The two teams arrive. Leicester City may have won more than 80% of their championship matches so far, but this FA Cup tie in South East London today may be one of their trickier games of the season. Injuries, international call-ups and team rotation means this 11 is a completely different looking one to the well-oiled machine that has carved out such a big lead in the championship. Opponents Millwall are also in good form at the moment, but there's still enough quality in this Leicester side to continue that winning feeling and make it into the fourth round of the FA Cup. Well, Millwall have fallen at the third round stage in the last two seasons and are hampered today with injuries to three key players. In the absence of defender Sean Hutchinson, Murray Wallace and exciting wing-back Brooke Norton-Cuffy on loan from Arsenal, manager Joe Edwards is forced into changes. Wes Harding is fit again after a hamstring injury. He returns along with Danny McNamara, Joe Bryan and Kevin Nisbet. George Saville is still out suspended. Last season top scorer Tom Bradshaw is on the bench. Leicester boss Enzo Maresca promised changes in his press conference yesterday, and so it's a much altered team from the one that beat Huddersfield on Monday. Quicker to tell you who keeps their place. That's Cesare Casadei, Yunus and Tom Cannon. So 8 changes. Ben Nelson starts for the first time in his senior career. Callum Doyle starts his first game since knee surgery in September. Mark Albrighton also hasn't begun a game since that month, while Wanya Marçal has played just a handful of minutes since August. In the absence of Mads Hermansson, Danny Ward is Leicester's sub-keeper. Injuries and international call-ups rule out the likes of Vardy, Ndidi, Iheanacho and Daka. Well, the two captains in the centre circle with the mascots, and also our referee this afternoon, Oliver Langford. Millwall in a huddle away to our right-hand side. Leicester in change kits of, how do we describe that, Matt? Is that a yellow or a banana-y colour or an orange? I'm not particularly good with colours.
Yeah, it's a bit of peach Melba. Let's go for that one.
I like that a lot. Well, let's hope they put in a peachy performance this afternoon against the Lions. It's certainly not a Lions den, it has to be said, at the moment. One or two late arrivals, but far from the 15 or so thousand capacity or average that they had last season. It's been a mixed season for them, in stark contrast to Leicester City, where it has been basically win after win after win. Something completely different today though. And Millwall get us underway, kicking from right to left. The first ever meeting between these two sides was in the FA Cup. It was in January. It was 1934. Millwall 3, Leicester City 6. Early touch for Chowdhury, who's actually playing at long last in that midfield Harry Winks role that we have seen the former Tottenham man nail down for most of the season, but Chowdhury gets a rare opportunity to play there. Millwall on the ball at the moment. This is with Mitchell, comes from a Millwall family, born locally, was a season ticket holder as a kid, and they're building patiently at the moment as Nisbet goes through the centre. He makes the run, but he didn't get the ball, and it was cleared away to Mitchell. McNamara is in the team today. The young Irish under-21 international gets an early touch over on that far side. Leicester expecting a fast start. Ricardo with the header away out of the penalty area. They know that the first 10-15 minutes with so many changes in this team is going to be big for them, that they don't make any mistakes, particularly with the changes at the back. But they go on the counter-attack now with Yunus down the right-hand side, all left foot. Not a lot of support for him, in all honesty. He waits, and eventually it is fed back to Mark Albrighton, and then back it goes to Connor Cody, and infield, and a touch for the man who is making his full senior debut, number 45 on his back, Ben Nelson. So a couple of substitutes appearances, but big afternoon for him, isn't it? Indeed, I think a lot of goalkeepers this weekend with the FA Cup third round. It's often a time when the first choice goalkeeper gets a rest and the number 2 gets some much needed minutes, and he'll be grateful that he has dealt with his first foray into the penalty area. Millwall have it inside their half. Wes Harding back after a 2-game absence with a hamstring injury. He's playing at the heart of the defence, but they've given the ball away. Marcel onto the right foot. He thought about trying to get a shot away but was unable to, and as a result there's a break here for Millwall over on the far side with Watmore. Good support coming into the area, and he might go on his own. He does. Good save by the goalkeeper. Solarchek parrying it away, and in fact not behind, and Leicester City bring it clear. But that was a run that probably went further than it should have gone, Matt. But Leicester lose possession of the ball, and Fleming tried to spray it out to the far side. It was McNamara who was making a good run, but Leicester have won it back, and this is Yunus, edge of the penalty area, dancing into the penalty area, but he's now dancing back out, finding Albrighton. 3 in the 6-yard box, waiting for it, and it's in! It's Casadei with a header! The big Italian, probably the tallest player on the pitch, has headed home after a slightly shaky start from this much changed Leicester team. They take the lead in South East London thanks to Chesi Casadei. Brilliant cross in, and Leicester City on their way in this FA Cup third round.
Yeah, well, bright and as energetic as Millwall have been going forwards, and they've been looking good, playing all the way from defence into attack.
Still most of them on their feet, making a good noise behind the goal that their team are defending at the moment. Many of them will have been here a couple of seasons ago when these two sides met in the League Cup. That was a win for the Foxes by 2-0. Ademola Lookman and Kelechi Iheanacho the scorers on that occasion. Millwall win it back. Edge of the penalty area, the shot comes in, and it was a terrific save in the end by Stolarczyk, who had got his team into trouble a little bit with a clearance that went straight to a Millwall player. And Watmore's effort, like it would have been a goal had Stolarczyk not only saved it, but he caught it as well. Meant that he wasn't part of Enzo Maresca's plans at the beginning. Faes and Vestergaard are both on the bench. It's a terrific looking bench. James Justin, Faes, Winks, Mavadidi, Fadawu, Dewsbury Hall, Vestergaard. Maswanhise is the only youngster, the only untried player. Millwall winning possession once more, and Mitchell plays it forward, and it was fed in for Fleming. The shot comes in, that is blocked, and Leicester City again the architects of their own potential downfall there, but good defending in the end after that shot came in from Joe Bryan, I think it was, the man on loan from Galatasaray over on that far side. Millwall carry on, spreading the play to this near side. Millwall left, it's Fleming, number 10 on his back, looking for an option, coming in field, releasing it to Honeyman. Yunus is back on his feet, trudging towards the halfway line. Leicester defending over on their left-hand side. Dark blue shirts of Millwall coming forward. Fed up towards Watmore, nice turn, and Watmore will get the shot in over the crossbar this time. Applause around me from the Millwall supporters who know their team are playing really well here this afternoon, do not deserve to be behind, and are still creating opportunities of that one. This is Chowdhury playing it up towards the halfway line. Ricardo, crisp pass, but it's picked off, and Millwall come again with Watmore. Got a man overlapping on that far side, and it's played into the 6-yard box, took a deflection, and it's gone behind for a corner. It could have gone anywhere. I think it was Chowdhury, it may have came off last. Nesbitt was on the 6-yard line, hoping that he had a tap in, but instead it went away from him and behind for a corner. James Justin has done a fantastic job there, but in Enzo Maresca's words, he's been filling in. This is Yunus, good turn on the right-hand side, but then runs into trouble. Mitchell for Millwall has it, looking to find a pass, and nice turn by Honeyman. Feeds it up towards Nesbitt, heavy touch by him. In fact, it may have been that Nelson got a touch on it, and Leicester can break here, and through the centre goes Ricardo! Oh my word, where did that come from?
Ball played forward by Honeyman, intercepted by...
Brilliant goal by Leicester.
Between Ricardo
And for the second time, the goal seems to come almost out of nothing from a Leicester point of view. But it shows their quality. Ricardo, the goals have dried up for him in recent times, and then bang, bang, bang. He scored plenty in the last month. And he was there inside the penalty area. Terrific finish inside the far post.
If Cassidy or Yunus weren't to step up to the plate, that's another option that Maresca has there to actually start Ricardo in an advanced area, with Winks alongside Chowdhury.
This is Yunus running across the line and then shooting for goal. And it was a shot that was heading into the corner but didn't have enough power from a Leicester City point of view, and it was a save. Billy Mitchell has it for Millwall.
Yeah, it was a little bit clumsy at the end, wasn't it? Looked very promising there, and I think Cassidy's been quietly efficient out there today. Got himself the goal, and as a result, has looked a little bit more confident than normal. But he's frustrated with himself there, and rightly so, because that was a decent situation which went awry. But good breakthrough, and it shows that Millwall, Leicester are just letting Millwall know again that they possess that threat. Or was an excellent ball through the heart of Leicester's defence. They're just cut out by Hamza Chowdhury, or otherwise would have been very dangerous.
Millwall have it again. Referee says play on. It's Watmore, right hand side, into the penalty area. Watmore, great defending by Chowdhury. Watmore looked like he was going to score, but Chowdhury just got his body between the ball and Watmore was just closed out and couldn't get anywhere near it.
There's Watmore, Hamza Chowdhury, very clever, committed himself, made Watmore do something, but in doing so the ball ran loose.
Here's a chance inside the penalty area, and Cannon's shot is well saved, and then the follow-up from Albrighton is blocked at the near post by Sarkic. Really good play by Cannon, lovely turn, and he got the shot away first time. Leicester still have it into the penalty area. It's Yunus! Wide of the far post, just outside the 6-yard box. The angle wasn't great for him, but he was on his left foot. He opted for a bit of curl, a bit of tickle, but it went wide and behind for a goal kick, and Honeyman to take the corner. Right-hand side from a Millwall point of view. Their supporters behind that goal. It's hung up towards the penalty spot, and the header comes in, and it's tucked into the back of the net. It's 2-1. There is no flag. Initially it was a header, and then it was turned in by Watmore from just a few yards out. And ironically, for a third time this afternoon, we have a goal against the run of play after Leicester nearly put the game to bed at 3-0. Millwall, courtesy of a clever finish from Watmore just a couple of yards out, have brought it back to within a goal now, 2-1.
He's done some excellent work in there. A different type of player in the same role as Harry Winks. Callum Doyle, a little bit loose with the pass inside.
And it's forward to Nesbitt. Keeper's come out, Stolarczyk. He's got something on it, not quite enough, and he needed a teammate to help him. He retreats back into his goal as Millwall attack down the right-hand side. Longman plays it in towards the 6-yard box, and it's away by Connor Cody. And just for a moment there, Stolarczyk was in no man's land. He got something as he came out of his penalty area, but it wasn't sufficient to totally avert the danger, but it at least got the ball forward. And then Leicester got the ball forward to Cannon. Is he onside? He is. The flag's not gone up. He's gone around the goalkeeper. Open goal! 3-0. Oh my word! What a counter-attack! Absolutely brilliant from Leicester City. Absolutely brilliant from Tom Cannon. And surely that now sees them into the third round of the FA Cup. Millwall's fight back looks to have been extinguished. A fantastic through ball to Cannon. The keeper at the other end came out. A brilliant first touch by the relatively new Leicester striker. He took it around the goalkeeper. The angle still wasn't great, and he played it comfortably into the back of the net, and behind the goal 3,000 fans erupted, and Leicester City lead now by 3-0.
For me, that's more positive from the young Italian there. He showed a little shimmy as well, a little bit of confidence there with his footwork, and he was strong in the challenge initially. He got his head up, positive. Sometimes he just looks for the simple pass, but there he was trying to make a difference Okay, a little bit heavy with it is Callum Doyle again. Oh, another excellent pass.
And Cannon's in here. A chance for 4. Cannon! Oh, behind it goes. Is that a corner? Did the keeper get a touch on it? Well, the referee...
He's not sure.
He's not sure, is he? He's almost asking the keeper, is he? Well, no, he's given a goal kick.
Corner all day long.
He's given a goal kick, and Tom Cannon, the Welsh capital, now the English capital, and then the slightly shorter trip to Coventry at the weekend. They will hope, whatever Leicester's number is, assuming they do get through to the 4th round, that ball comes out first when the draw is made. Certainly the man on the ball at the moment, Stolarczyk, will hope so, but he's giving it away, and it's Bradshaw with the chance to make it 3-2, and Stolarczyk blocks it behind for a corner, and still the chances come.
Cruising it, they're in possession, they can pop it around as long as you like, then all of a sudden a little bit of lapse of concentration, Millwall nearly right back in it.
Corner from the left hand side, it's an outswinger, and the shot is into the back of the net. It's a fabulous goal, and it's Zane Fleming, and as you said, just when you think the game is won, well, it isn't. 3-2.
Well, I've had to check myself on a couple of occasions. You know, I've mentioned it and I've considered it pretty much done and dusted at 2-0. Should know better. 3-1.
He's not getting rid of it too quickly, but eventually he does launch it over halfway, and Dewsbury Hall wins a good header for Leicester. Just need to get possession of the ball and try and see out these final few minutes, but it's Longman for Millwall. Tackle comes in from Nelson, and it's through the middle again, and this is Cannon once more, goes down. Referee has given it the other way. Well, he's given a free kick to Millwall. Not quite sure what he saw there. Just for a moment, well, Cannon had the opportunity to go and shoot and make it 4-1. He fell to the ground, and everybody looked at the referee wondering whether it might be a penalty, but he gave a free kick to Millwall, who attack now on the left hand side as Bradshaw goes into the penalty area waiting for this ball to be delivered. It isn't, but they have a free kick on the edge of the penalty area.
Wow.
Joe Bryan it was who was fouled.
Yep, as has been the case for much of the game, one end to the other. Pretty swift time, but
well, the free kick for Millwall is the Leicester right. They've got 2 in the wall, Leicester, but it looks dangerous. The shot will come in, it goes across the area, oh, and right behind for a goal kick. There were 2 or 3 players who nearly got the end of it, as slowly as they legally can. Doyle with the throw in, forward it goes. Millwall desperate to get possession of the ball. Doyle wins the header again. Remarkable that he looks set to play. Well, he has played 90 minutes, hasn't he? He's going to play 95 as well on his first start since September in that operation. There's so many positives around for Leicester, not just getting into the 4th round of the FA Cup, but also the minutes that Maresca has got into the legs of so many players here this afternoon. This was a difficult game, make no mistake about it, and Leicester are close now to registering yet another victory this season. The ball is down by the corner flag. They want themselves another free kick. The clock has rolled over the 5 minutes of stoppage time that the referee has allowed, and the ball boy comes and puts the ball on the spot for Leicester, who will take as much time as they can. The full-time whistle is not far away now. There it is, and fittingly the ball is kicked towards those Leicester supporters behind the goal, filling both tiers, clapping now, and indeed the Millwall fans around me are clapping, because it's been an excellent FA Cup tie. It really has. 2 teams, much change, particularly Leicester City. 8 changes this afternoon, and at times there was maybe a lack of fluency, particularly in that first half, but going forward as the game progressed, they have been really impressive. They scored 3 goals, might have scored more.